Hello everybody, I thought I'd do a review on the Orville, which is showing now on Now TV. A heads up from my daughter, she said, "Dad, you've got to watch it. It is funny. It is Star Trek with comedy." And I thought I'd give it a go. And after I watched episode 1, it was good enough for me to go into episode 2. And I've currently just finished episode 4. So what can I tell you about it? It's basically how maybe people would talk in Star Trek if the cameras weren't watching them. So there's a lot of asides, a lot of funnies, a lot of cracks, a lot of witticisms, a lot of stuff that we would say if we were funny enough to say it, of course. It is Star Trek. It has similar characters, albeit they're sort of mashed up a little bit. There's like a doctor, there's a security guy, there's a big ugly guy who happens to be a woman. And they're interesting enough characters for me to want to know what happens to them. And that's always a biggie for me. If I don't like the people, then I probably won't watch the series. But if I like the people and I'm interested in them, always worth giving them a go. And it is funny, and there are some laugh out moments. And you know what? There are some difficult topics in there. More difficult than you would say Next Generation or Original Trek or DS9. These are difficult topics that they're dealing with. The show opens with infidelity. Someone immediately being cheated upon in a marriage. What else have we got? Well, we've got female genital mutilation. I mean, not exactly comedy topics, are they? A man being kicked to death. Somehow they've managed to mix comedy and some serious issues and not actually offend anybody. Overt racism. All handled pretty well and satisfying. I mean, I don't know if the outcomes are satisfying or whether I'm being socially engineered while I'm watching it. I can't tell at the moment because it's so entertaining. It's worth a watch. I would say, episode 1, it's a bit, you sort of know what's going to happen next, so to speak. You can see it coming. You can see the jokes coming as well. Or when they've come, it's like, blimey. It's the first thing they could think of. Be a bit more inventive about the humour. But it is humour. The effects are fantastic. Special effects are brilliant. The characters are all interesting. And, I recommend anybody, if you're thinking about, should I give it a go? Give it a watch. It's worth it. And it's, if you love Star Trek, you'll love the Orville. Ciao for now.